Hey guys, it's Mathel here once again with the follow-up video for the Frostbolt and Ice Nova Arcanist brand assassin using 2 void batteries and a bunch of energy shield gear, making it CI. As you can see, we didn't end up hitting the largest energy shield total in the world, about 6,500, which is pretty okay for a playstyle as defensive as this one. So in a lot of situations, it's not at all an issue, and it's more of a boss fighting sort of character anyway, primarily when you know how to dodge the mechanics of those bosses. As you'll see later on in the video, and especially in the Uber Elder, which is the clip I've got for you to watch. Because you can just kind of sit back and dodge the mechanics, put on a couple of brands, run around in circles. It's pretty damn smooth. But you can see throughout the gameplay of the maps here, for example, like this is pretty much a full T16 map clear with some influence on it, that with the delay on the brand, it does change your playstyle a little bit to have to sort of avoid everything before your attacks go off. You put out a brand or two, and then it takes a second before the damage starts to come in, and you have to sort of just preemptively avoid everything that's coming at you until that stuff goes off. So it's not super comfortable once it starts getting into red maps, is what I noticed. Up until that point, it was pretty damn fun, and it was really enjoyable, smooth, just not at all an issue. But once you start getting to red maps and you get more monster types that are going to hit you harder and quicker, it does become a bit of an issue. We still hit level almost 93, I think, but stopped just before that. And it's completely doable to level up, but it's going to be more dangerous than plenty of other builds with this sort of playstyle. Whereas the boss fights were all going a lot smoother, and there was rarely a time where I needed more energy shield, more sustain, more damage, anything like that. It all felt pretty good for the boss fights. And you can see it's somewhat of a totem playstyle. For like this blight encounter, you basically just put a couple of brands, run away, put a couple of brands elsewhere, run away. It's very much a totem sort of playstyle, but with Swift brand attached, which I do have, the duration isn't super long, so there's constant refreshing of your brands for the setup. And I did, as I mentioned in the last video, attach self-cast Ice Nova to the list as well, so I've got something to do as opposed to like a totem playstyle where you just put a few totems down and run around. Here I do put down some brands. I then spam my Ice Nova, but the brands only last like 3 or 4 seconds or something, so you do have to constantly refresh brands as well. So it is somewhat of an active playstyle throughout your bossing, but you are set up to succeed as a defensive playstyle since you can run around and just refresh brands every so often and avoid the mechanics. And we are pretty much reflect immune. If you are an assassin that crits, you don't take reflect damage, and you can see here against the Uber Siri, it's not an issue at all because we crit like 99% of the time, and that means that no reflect damage comes at us. So I did take on all the boss fights as much as I could. I had to do a zoomed in Cirrus, which did not go well because zoom is pretty bad, and I've since taken that option off of the point list for now because it's just a little bit too disruptive. But it's also really nice that you can see when there's 2 different situations here. In plenty of boss fights, there are at least 2 things like Elder Portals or 2 bosses, and the Frostbolts can kind of crisscross. Looks really cool, I think, and one of the neater mechanics. So definitely need that Frostbolt MTX if you're going to play any Frostbolt in the future for anything. Unfortunately, the MTX is just way cooler than the default skill. But not really sure how to wrap this one up. It was really fun to start with. It was really fun to start mapping, and then it kind of tailed off when I was getting to red maps and felt a little awkward just the playstyle of having to avoid things so quickly, so early, but then bossing was really fun too. So I'm going to say user beware if you're going to try something like this, or maybe try and build a bit tankier. We probably could have lost a bit of damage, but all that said, I'm going to leave you guys with a clip of a ghosted phoenix, which is something you can add to your maps through harvest crafting. A boss is surrounded by ghosts, and it's basically unkillable, at least on this dude, as I found out. And then also an Uber Elder, which by comparison is a fucking joke. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the character. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. You see who camp up? There's still dudes in there, which means... Actually, no, there might not be. Oh god, alright, here it goes. Holy fuck. Get 'em, boys. Oh man. This is gonna be a massacre. Hey. The two of you in there already or something? Jesus! That is not ethical. There's no fucking way, right? I can't, like, run away from that with a max everything. Fucking hell! Are you kidding me? I need like 8 flame dash charges and infinite flasks to stand the remotest of chances against that. Just need to time it all better. Fuck me, dude! Oh, he's got area too, man. He's doing it. Dude, I'd have to keep that up without getting touched for like 4 minutes. There's just no fucking chance. God, it's like, it's when he jukes me out is what fucking goes wrong. Because I think he's about to run at me again, but then he does a really fast spin. The spin is just too fast. It's like fucking 3 times faster than the run. Fuck me. Maybe we overdid it on the ghosts. Where's he fucking going, dude? I think it's doable, but you just gotta be playing it better than I am. Like, I legit messed up too many times. What a waste of Kex medium. Decent damage for this type of fight, and a decent playstyle. You still kinda have to play the game, you know? And also, my celestial balls flying around are pretty distracting when looking at Shaper stuff. You want it to be safe about the fight, you'd take the MTX off. For sure. They phase him? Next phase, good, good, good. Oh. Move our last Nova? Can't, man. There's nothing to press it on. There. Man, my balls feel so fucking small now. It's funny, I never really thought that at all. Until, yeah, seeing shape as big, girthy, thick ones. Yeah, it's a very nice playstyle for this type of a fight. Please, big loot. Big loot, please. Please. Please, bro, please. Negative money. I think. Unless it's perfect. Negative money. That's pretty sad. Unless this, somehow, something.